AKD bags, SLPP votes. UNP becomes concerned. Ranil tells UNP to prepare to contest under elephant symbol. A call for Harsha to be SJB leader shot down. Senasinghe demands disciplinary inquiries. Is Sajith the hero of the contest? No reminders of the dark period. A fault found in the inauguration address.
The leader, දේශයට මග කියන ප්‍රවෘත්ති පෙළගැස්ම.
AKD bags SLPP votes. UNP becomes concerned. The 2024 presidential election concluded with Anura Kumara Dissanayake taking oaths on Monday as the 9th executive president. In the end, it was a two-horse race between him and Sajith Premadasa. It proved the saying that victory has thousands of fathers, but defeat is an orphan to be correct. Now internal conflicts have arisen in the camps of both Ranil and Sajith, with a blame game on over the defeat. The United National Party holds those who had kept Ranil encircled to be responsible for the defeat. Ex-SLPPers Prasanna, Kanchana, Lanza, Amarawera and Mahindananda failed to get him at least 100,000 votes, it is alleged. Also, he badly lost the electorates of those few who struck deals while keeping him close company. Knowing things not to be right, Ranil summoned the UNP Management Committee on the 22nd morning at his Flower Road campaign office. A member said all the SLPP votes have gone to AKD, while the traditional UNP supporters had voted for Ranil. Everyone told him that it was not a loss for him, it was rather a rejection of the Rajapaksas. Therefore, we should contest future elections under the UNP's elephant symbol, they said. Ranil said he did not receive votes from the SLPP as much as he had expected, according to a report in UNP Deputy Leader Ruwan Wijewardana's Lanka. He remarked that they had chosen AKD instead. It seems the people have not accompanied the SLPP politicians who had come to lend me support, he said. Ranil noted that they should now focus on the general election. He agreed with the common call that they should contest under the UNP's elephant symbol, reported Aruna newspaper. Ranil added that at least 5 newcomers should be in the nomination lists at district level. Another Lanka report says Ranil has tasked Ruwan and Thalitha Athukarale with talking to the SJB on forming an opposition alliance. This alliance should include all parties in the opposition. It was also agreed. On Monday morning, Ranil convened his MPs to discuss the election he had lost. Most said they should contest the general election under an extensive alliance, with SJB and the Morbima Janata Party included. President's Counsel Jayantha Weerasinghe made the suggestion, backed by SB Dissanayake, Rajitha and Mahindananda. Rohitha Abegunawardena said they could easily win 15 districts if that happens. The SJB as well as the SLPP should be in that alliance. But that did not go well with some. Ranil appointed a committee to discuss forming the proposed alliance. Some talked among themselves that the boss is spoiling it by appointing a committee. Parliament will be dissolved within days, they noted. Nazir Ahmed inquired if Ranil would lead the election campaign. Ranil replied that he would not, and that he would not contest at least nor be in the national list either. That came as a shock for them. So, a committee comprising Rajitha, Siripala, Anura Yapa and Ravi K will talk to the SJB, MJP and the SLPP about the proposed alliance. That meeting was followed by several more at Taj Samudra Hotel and another one at Nimal Lanza's home. Around 40, including Prema Jayantha, Yapa, Siripala, Lanza, Nalin, Nazir, Musharraf, Muzammil and Siripala Amarasinghe were present at the Taj Samudra talks of the Chair Alliance. Nazir and certain others wondered if Ranil was against an extensive alliance. They noted that they cannot contest under the elephant or trophy symbols either. Siripala and Duminda said they should have the chair symbol. Lakshman Yapa proposed talking to the SJB. Another suggestion to talk to the SLPP was rejected by almost everyone. Yapa spoke to Lakshman Fonseca and fixed a meeting on the 24th afternoon. If the UNP hesitates to contest under a common symbol, we should ally with the SJB, or failing both, we should contest under the chair symbol, they decided. They ruled out contesting under Dinesh's trophy symbol. It is clear Ranil thinks differently on the matter. He knows the people are no longer with the SLPP. Critics say he is likely to enter the game with the elephant symbol. Chinthana Dharmadasa says on Facebook that Ranil wins in the end despite the outcome. He will remain in the game until someone better than him enters the scene. He fulfilled his objective of defeating Sajith. AKD won. The NPP should prove its ability. Ranil has already set the ground and the ground rules. He waits to see if AKD will pass the test he himself passed, Dharmadasa observes. A call for Harsha to be SJB leader shot down. The Samagi Jana Balawegaya too is having its own troubles. As the election outcome was becoming clear, some started saying Sajith should allow Harsha to be the party leader. Some of Sajith's close associates got to know that Harsha de Silva, Kavinda Jayawadena, Iranda Weliange, Hirunika Premachandra and Ajith Manaparuma are going to pressurise Sajith to step down. Their strongest objection had been to Jalani and Dulanjali, blaming them for his defeat. Getting to know about it, Harshana, Sena Singhi and some others went and met Lucky. Lucky said Harsha cannot complain now, after his economic committee and the blueprint were given priority for the past 2 years. Sajith gave them much leeway. Harsha spoke most in Parliament after the leader. We even put up advertisements to promote him. How can he ask Sajith to resign? They should take the main responsibility, he noted. Another said people didn't understand what those economic experts said. They spoke to the middle class only, saying Ranil's programme to be correct. Harsha didn't say anything different from what Ranil said. So the people voted for AKD. Those double gamers should be expelled, he said. Another said the Economic Committee struck deals with Ranil. Kabir Hashim started it. None did any work. They had their feet planted on both sides. Lucky, however, said Iran Wikramaratne was not like that. An MP from Gampaha said Kavinda was not present at the vote counting, but was seen enjoying himself at the pool of Hilton residences instead. Another said Ajith P. Pereira has refused to contest. Lucky said that would be welcome. He doesn't allow new faces in Kalutara. He should resign as the organiser. Already, a doctor from Kalutara has offered to accept the position, he added. Sena Singhi said all the 17 MPs who struck deals with Ranil are likely to go to the UNP. Before that happens, we should hold a disciplinary inquiry and expel them, he demanded. Lucky said that they won't be allowed to win, even if they remain and contest. Sena Singhi suggested an all-out attack if anyone spoke against Sajith at the group meeting. Anyway, nothing of the sort happened at the group meeting on Monday. It is said Harsha said in the beginning that Sajith should remain as the leader. Soon after the meeting ended, journalists fired questions at the participants. They all said people don't expect a change in their party's leadership. Harshana said they would rally under Sajith's leadership to face the general election. Now, the SJB has reopened its saloon door. Chief Opposition Whip Kiriella says doors are open to anyone who accepts their policies. He said that was discussed at a meeting at number 30, chaired by Sajith. Attention was also paid to rectify the setbacks they suffered at the election. A social media influencer remarks that such clashes are natural in the face of defeat. Leaders show their mettle by resolving them with dignity, he adds. Some in the SJB wonder if their boss is a changed man now. He was advised by many, a leader from Kalutara foremost among them, against attending the Election Commission's announcement of the final result. That is not the done thing. I should go and congratulate Anura. We should set an example to the people. Like me, Anura too works 24 hours of the day for the love of the country. He is not a business dealer. Like me, he has commitment to politics, said Sajith. At the group meeting, Sajith stressed the need of supporting AKD with constructive criticism. Also, during talks with his closest ones on his defeat, he said AKD should be given support. This is a vote against the establishment. We were defeated not by Anura, but by Ranil. He got a Tamil common candidate to contest from the north. We would have won had we focused more on the second preference. Ranil's 17% went against us. We thought Namal would get 1 million votes at least. That didn't happen either. Anyway, when 42% voted for Anura, 58% voted against him, Sajith explained. We should be careful in the future, not from AKD, but from the double gamers within us, added the SJB leader. Now, some who criticised Sajith recently are now speaking well about him. Dr. Mahesh Hapugoda says Saith is the hero of the contest, although he did not put him in the equation for the duration of the election due to certain shortcomings of his. But Sajith is the only one capable of giving AKD a fight. He does it after Ranil staged a suicide attack against him and all spoke against him and disgraced him. He remains in the contest, while Ranil has been done away with. Sajith has never spoken a word against his critics. He should rectify his weaknesses. Everything is not over yet. The general election will be a tight one. No reminders of the dark period. AKD's swearing in was a very simple one. Dr. Mahesh Hapugoda says it was an occasion for the common masses. Among the participants were some who never got invited to such occasions by the successive governments. History should have a place for them too. There's no violence so far. The history of collecting identity cards and keeping people in the dark is over. AKD and his group try to bring in some changes. They need not have doubts about a mandate if they bring in the reforms desired by the people. We will protect this government for more populist and progressive socio-political changes, adds Hapugoda. In his short inauguration speech, AKD made one thing clear. There are things I know. There are things I don't know. There are things I can do. There are things I cannot do. I am not a magician, he said. A NPP supporter, Vidarshana Kanangara, says the event clearly showed the limitations in AKD's camp. He says on Facebook that it was a display of the ideological extremity when there was no Tamil interpreter for his speech. Such are essential factors connected to future political transformations, Vidarshana observes. Fonseca asked for a portfolio. Field Marshal Sarath Fonseca, who campaigned on the strength of his bullet-riddled car, got a little over only 22,000 votes. KK Piyadasa fared better. Now, he sent a message to AKD asking for the defence or public security portfolio. That got rejected promptly. Anyway, people's wishes have been fulfilled with a new president. Up next is the general election. They should now worry about whom they are going to send to Parliament to act on their behalf. That's it for today.
The leader, දේශයට මග කියන ප්‍රවෘත්ති පෙළගැස්ම